All right, so what we got right here is it's a lot of words. Laser, galvanometer, phosphorescent fabric sail. Ooh, got it. Which, in a couple more words, what I'm doing is I have a piece of glow-in-the-dark fabric up here, and there's a fan behind it, which is blowing on it. And the fan is designed in such a way that it directs the air in different directions over the course of, in a pattern over the course of about 12, 13 seconds. And then in front of that, I have a laser, which is, I'm controlling to move in different patterns. Right now it's moving very quickly. And the end result is, really all I'm doing with the laser is drawing a perfect circle. The motion of the fabric over time is distorting the shape of the circle. And I'm going to turn up the fan a little bit so that we get a more dramatic result. I've just tripled the power of the fan, and now we're getting all sorts of interesting, wild shapes and patterns. And then I have a number of different choices in what I want the laser to do that I programmed in Touch Designer. The first one is just this, a circle. And in the circle, you can tell it, okay, I want you to do a line. And again, this line is just pivoting on one point, rotating on the other point, but thanks to the fabric moving around, it's throwing it all over the place and giving us some more interesting patterns and shapes. Let's just watch that run for a second. I am also varying the length of the line over time. If you let this run for a while, we're actually starting to see it just a little bit right now. You start seeing some interesting wire patterns for where the line intersects itself at different angles. Another thing that shows off what I believe to be the most fascinating part of this project is the shockingly deterministic nature of how the sail is moved by the fan behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the galvanometer to move very slowly in a circle. And I'm going to turn down the fan again to get a better effect. Now, it always takes a second for the sail to stabilize and start flowing in a repeating pattern. But what you're going to see is the line almost perfectly traces the same blob each time. Remember, I'm not telling it to go in a blob, I'm just telling it to go in a circle. But the fabric flows in such a consistent, deterministic manner that we're going to see it's going to draw that same scribble again here. Up, down, and back up. And it will do that every single time, which was really shocking to me because, fluid dynamics, I consider to be the poster child of chaotic motion. And yeah, obviously, it's not quite the same each time, but it's shockingly similar, which I really would not have expected from just a fan, and who knows what other drafts may be in the room. Over time, if you do a time lapse of this, you will see the blob slowly morph as the flow of air in the room shifts. But on the microscopic scale, it remains quite consistent.